Hey everyone, welcome back to Redditly. Today is a two-story video, so make sure you stick around for the second one as well. The first one is titled, Got Ravaged by My Wife's Continuous Emotional Cheating. Let's get right into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Hey folks, I've been lurking here for some time looking for advice and following stories to see how they develop. Well, decided to share my own, hoping someone who is in a similar shoes can pick up on things I kept my eyes closed to. My story definitely pales compared to some poor souls out here. We don't have kids, just a dog and a vehicle together. I, 30 male, have been married to 23 female for almost 3 years. It's been mostly great with some downs. We traveled extensively and made so many great memories. My wife was working at a coffee shop before the pandemic, and she met her AP there about 1.5 years ago. He was a customer, and from what I've unearthed, I don't have the tangible reasons to believe anything serious was going on back then. Probably some flirting. I guess this seems serious now. They did exchange social media, Instagram, and kept minimal contact, probably texting once every couple months. I had no reason to suspect anything at this point. I should mention that we were on the road traveling with the idea to move to a different state. They didn't have physical contact. Fast forward to mid-February, they are texting more often and he gives her his phone number, saying he's there if she needs to talk. Seems like this when the emotional affair began, as she took him up on the offer and saved his number under a false name of a girl coworker I knew. In the next couple days, the texting intensifies and things are off between us. She's extremely sour. It didn't make sense why. On 2 occasions, I'm being lied to that she's calling her parents and goes away for an hour. I got suspicious that she usually doesn't have a reason to leave my presence to talk to them. I pull up the history from our shared phone bill and the numbers didn't match. That's when I decided to go through her phone and discovered the Instagram messages and everything thereafter. I was in complete shock. Took some screenshots and confronted her in the morning. Mind you, we signed a year-long lease right before this whole thing came out. For the next few days, I do the pick-me dance and was met with a whole lot of gaslighting. How bad she's been feeling and how I wasn't really there for her. None of that excuses emotional cheating, and I knew that back then. When I try to set some basic boundaries, she pushes back. It was so hard to let go of her, so naturally I was looking for options to keep her and fight for our marriage. After all, it's not like they've slept. I recognized some of my shortcomings and decided that I can work on myself and support her more. We moved into the apartment and spent thousands on furniture, all the while I couldn't trust her. I keep demanding to check her phone, and for the next 2 weeks I found on 5 to 6 occasions that she's either unblocked him or she put on WhatsApp so she doesn't have to trace a phone bill. We go through these episodes every 3 days, and after every time I'm more broken. At one point, I spent a whole day in bed without eating at all. She keeps convincing me she can heal, and we can heal. Stupid me. At one point, after we've made up again, she tells me that she doesn't see us being together forever. Thanks for the honesty, but why do you keep wasting my time then? I guess a little more story wouldn't hurt, and if someone made it that far, they deserve to get the dessert. I was supposed to go to a meeting one day and left the house. Checking my phone, the meeting's been canceled, so I head back. I was gone for 15 minutes, but I had a hunch that I have to check the phone again. She's unblocked and texted him. At this point, I'm ready to call it quits. I'm hanging in the house for the next 2 days because I got nowhere else to go. Was a wreck, and obviously she felt bad for me. On the second day of me sleeping on the couch, she comes in the morning with proof. She finally makes some kind of effort without me asking her. She's texted him that she can't handle the shame and guilt and he shouldn't be texting her anymore. She shows me that we can make up again. She deleted the WhatsApp again, and for the next 2 days it was a real sense of normalcy that I got actually what I needed. She put some effort into this. Well, on the 3rd day I decided to walk the dog and was also paranoid. I put WhatsApp on my phone and stalk her online status. I'm not even 5 minutes out of the house. And that was it, folks. I slept in my van that night. We spoke in the morning. I didn't get any sensible answers. She finally said she had feelings for him. I put my essentials in the van and left her. She begged me to go back, and now it's been 4 days. I'm thousands of miles away. I'm really lonely and have been crying sporadically. I had a weak moment today and contacted her. It was so stupid. Now the wound is fresh again. I'm divorcing her but don't want to get lawyers involved for financial reasons. I've been on Chump Lady and that's a great resource. I'm having trouble sleeping and eating regularly, but I work out and stay hydrated. I hope to feel better soon. This S sucks. Thanks for reading. I just had to get that off my chest. Peace and good luck, people. Take care of yourselves. Nobody else will. And the second story is titled, How My Cheating Wife's Brain Works. Let's get right into it. So my wife has never worked a day in our 2 decades of marriage. I caught her EA and she is refusing to give up or reconcile. According to her, I should just mind my own business and let her find herself. She is perfectly fine if I also do affairs. According to her, I should just go work and be a dad and give her privacy. Why? Because she is not spending anything on herself. She is not being a quote-unquote burden on me. She thinks of this deal as I am your nanny taking care of your kids, and in exchange, you let me live in this house. In her world, apparently, this is fair and makes perfect sense. She thinks this way we both have access to the kids all the time and they don't suffer through the broken home. I'm obviously not at all in open marriage. It's never made sense to me. When people have S, even virtually, they start to love each other. It results in devotion, loyalty, trust, and friendship over time that trumps all other relationships. It impacts your life as BS because other people's preferences, desires, acts, advices, opinions, and dreams starts flowing in your household through your partner. And that partner is who you trusted the most with everything in your life, including upbringing your children. In effect, I am paying for everything, but someone else is backseat driving my spouse and my household with no skin in the game. But if I divorce, then the guy might become front seat driver. Her point being that I won't get better deal if I divorce her. It should occur to you that I am being held hostage through my kids. She is master chess player and I am checkmate. Either way, I stand to lose a lot. I know people here have always said that if you're losing both ways, lose it with your dignity and self-respect intact. I am not sure why I'm writing here, but I just had to vent how ugly these people are. So surreally unempathetic and utter exploiters. It's amazing how these evil geniuses can lure you through their love scent, get you trapped, and then they suck off you slowly over the years. My heart cries out for my kids. My daughter has been saying that the family is the most important thing to her since she even started talking. She draws pictures of family in her cute ways to empathize. Before I got married, I always looked at this world as one utterly beautiful place. I found beauty in everything everywhere. My old self no longer exists. This woman has gutted my soul out over 2 decades. I feel like there is nothing more ugly than this world.